Time to move on, but then before I invite our other guests who will be answering your portfolio queries, let's just flash our WhatsApp ID and email ID where you can send across your portfolio queries. What happens is a lot of our viewers want a strategy which is aligned to their financial goal. So in that case, all you can do is just WhatsApp us your question. 865-797-4571 is the WhatsApp number where you can send across your queries, and the moneyshow@etnow.tv. So all you have to do is just give us details of your current investments and the way you are looking at achieving your financial goal in terms of how much time would you like to stay invested, what is going to be your investment amount, and what's the actual corpus you are looking for. Basis that our expert would give you a strategy which is aligned with your financial goal. All right, so now let's welcome Achin Goel, PMS Manager and Head of Wealth Management Bonanza Portfolio. Hi Achin, good evening, welcome to the show. And Achin, I'm also joined by our viewer, Rishab Jain from Bangalore. Hi Rishab, good evening, how are you?
Hey, hi, thank you for picking up the call. Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you so much for sending us your question, Rishab. And okay, so your target is to accumulate 1.5 CR for your daughter's higher education in next 12 years. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Sure. 65,000 current SIP going on. Funds are Kotak Emerging Equity and Motilal Oswal Mid Cap. And I really like the fact that you have everything. Defined very well as per your goals. Marriage goal again after 19-20 years, 1.5 CR current SIP of that going on. Access Small Cap in Motilal Oswal Micro 250 Index, and okay, so anything else that you want to highlight to our guest as well, our expert as well?
Yeah, so basically, I mean, though
you
I
will
did
stop investing after 5 years. That's what you highlighted.
After 5 years, perhaps, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, ideally, there's no hard and fast rule for 5 years. I'm just thinking in case I stop working after 5 years, let's say. So then, what should be the approach considering no investment after 5 years? Otherwise, I'm fine with whatever amount of investment to be done. But yeah, till 5 years, whatever is expected.
Okay, I also want to understand just daughter's future you are thinking of. What about your retirement? Is that all sorted? Because since we're talking about financial goals and since you are live on this platform, you have our expert also. Might as well get the most out of our help. Why not your retirement goal, or is it already sorted? Should I take it that way?
It is already sorted. So it is taken care.
Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I think if we have more time left on this show, then I would like to know your retirement strategy also, because you're 36-year-old and you're already set for your retirement. That means you really planned it well. But okay, let's begin. Education goal, Achin, after 12 years.
Yes. Hi, Kavita. Hi, Rishab. So as I am reviewing your financial goals and the investments that you have taken to meet those goals, I mean, let me compliment you and appreciate your prudence, in creating the portfolios. So your first goal, which is regarding accumulating 1.5 CR for the higher education in next 12 years, your goal completely meets, even if you stop SIPs after 5 years from now. So what I understand is 65,000 rupees every month is what you're accumulating for this goal. And you are investing into Kotak Emerging and Motilal Oswal Mid Cap, right? So both these funds are pretty good, and somewhere around 1.75 CR is what you will be able to achieve after 12 years. Another goal, because the time horizon is nearly 19 to 20 years, and your goal value is only 1.5 CR, with SIPs of 50,000 rupees a month, you are going to far more achieve the goal. So, roughly around 4.3 CR is what you will be able to achieve. And I'm taking a growth rate assumption of roughly 15% because the portfolio is oriented towards mid and small cap. But in your second portfolio, which you have planned for marriage goal, you are currently invested into Axis and Motilal Oswal Microcap. Now, there my suggestion will be, that you would want to relook at the Axis Small Cap Fund and maybe look into, Bandhan Small Cap Fund. The fund manager Tejas has been holding stock, which is, having the high valuation ratios, and even definitely the returns are underperforming in the Axis Small Cap Fund. So Bandhan would be a better alternate. Another, this micro cap, if you will really look at the returns, it has not been performing well. Definitely, volatility is part of the micro cap portfolio. Unless you have a special affinity to micro I would suggest that you can move to a mid cap because time horizon is huge, and maybe you can look into HDFC mid cap fund, and you will be able to more than achieve your goals. Kavita.
All right, sure. Rishab, are you there with me on the phone line? Anything you want to ask Achin?
Yeah, I'm there on the line. Yeah, so my main question was around this micro cap index fund, which I had taken. Is it good for long term? Considering the horizon is pretty long, so should I choose for this one or not? But yeah, I think I've got the answer what you suggested then. Okay.
Okay.
I'll think. I plan to change it and will replace it with something else. What you suggested. Yeah.
Okay, sure. All the best. All the best.
Thank you very
Let's
much.
move on and let's take Namit's question. Okay, so he has shared his and his wife's portfolio. Wife has Nippon Large Cap, HDFC Flexi Cap, HDFC Mid Cap, Bandhan Small Cap, and ICICI Large Cap, Flexi Cap, Motilal Oswal Mid Cap, and Nippon Small Cap is in his portfolio. Corpus that he is aiming, I am assuming from both the portfolios, is a combined financial goal, 1 CR in 15 years, Achin, and fund selection and also if there is an overlap between his portfolio and his wife's portfolio.
So, Kavita, as I've been reviewing Namit's portfolio in terms of overlap, see, normally the chances of overlap in terms of stocks and sectors are, they decrease as you move from mid cap to small cap. Overlap majorly happens on the large cap side because of the universe available. So there would be some overlap on ICICI large cap and the Nippon large cap fund. But when we look at rest of the portfolio, which is like Motilal mid cap and HDFC mid cap, there would be very low overlap. Then Nippon India small cap and Bandhan small cap, low overlap, right? So as such, if you look at the planning, so 27,000 rupees per month is the SIP going, and the goal that I'm given to understand is accumulating a corpus of 1 CR in 15 years. That's very much achievable even at a meager return of around 12% CAGR. Just one review I would suggest that they can take up is Motilal Oswal Mid Cap Fund. Now, this fund is very aggressive in terms of the concentrated bets it is taking. Top 5 stocks have a concentration of 46%, which is pretty high. Not that it is not doing good, it is doing very good. But at the same time, when the markets will go through a downturn, there are chances that it may underperform over a period of time. Even the P ratios and PV ratios of this MOSL is pretty high. So it's a high risk, high reward fund right now in the mid cap category, and I believe it's favorite of everyone. But only one review I would suggest that whenever you see a little bit of underperformance, one has to be cautious of that fund.
I don't have Namit on the phone line, but then I hope he's got his portfolio query sorted. Let's take Vamsi's question, Achin. And Vamsi says that he's interested to invest 20,000 per month in equity, and for that he needs fund recommendations. I am not sure about the time frame. So let's do one thing, Achin. Let's recommend for a time frame of 5 years and more than 5 years. I think that way he can decide what is ideal for him.
Yeah, I think more than time frame, there are two more aspects that come into picture is the risk-taking ability and the willingness, right? So time frame is definitely a critical component. So maybe the ratios will change, but the 4 funds I would suggest Vamsi to get into would be ICICI large and mid cap fund and HDFC Flexi Cap fund. Both will have a combination of good large and mid cap side. That will balance the portfolio. So 50% composition can go into both of these funds, ICICI Pru Large and Mid and HDFC Flexi Cap. Rest, a little bit risk can be taken, which can be Invesco India Mid Cap and Bandhan Small Cap Fund. Now, these two funds will, add on some alpha returns to the portfolio, definitely with risk. But like you rightly said, we don't know the time horizon. So it's difficult to pinpoint how the allocation should be. But because Vamsi is not here, I would suggest he may go with 25% in all of them.
Achin, with that, I think it's time up on the show. It's time up on the show today. Thank you so much for taking time out and helping our viewers with their portfolio queries, Achin. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you.
And for all the viewers, I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID where you can send across your questions if at all you want to get your life financial planning done. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.